Well, hello everybody and welcome to the first walkthrough that I've done for Dark Souls 3 to Convergence. I just have installed the new update version 1.5.4 and let me tell you there are some interesting changes. All of them are positive as far as I'm concerned. They've changed a few things around, moved some things,
indeed.
added some new weapons, new classes. But today, for this walkthrough, what we're going to do, and you can see they've kind of changed the order of things. Some of the, in this update, some of the characters, the classes have different starting weapons. Like the Priest of Gwyn, he starts out with that sword now. Well, before, he started out with a poison dagger, a plague dagger, I think it's what it was. There's a couple of new additions here. The Blood Guard, which is the one I believe we're going to do today for this walkthrough, and the Deranged Hermit. This one's really cool. I think that's about the rest of them have all been here before, but they've changed around some of the armor, and they've upgraded a bunch of stuff. But anyway, the Death Knight was pretty cool. But we're going to do the Blood Guard. This guy, he does dark miracles. And he has some cool spells that I never really used. Whoops. No. That I never really see. What do we need here for burial gift? Can't remember. Murky sediments? I think that's what it was. And we'll find out. This guy is really... Whoop. Hang on. There we go. Let's get this thing all done here. Let's see, what do we want for a face here? Oh, kind of like that one. Okay. Anyway, you can see on his stats, he starts at level 16, only 8 vigor, but faith and intelligence 16, 14, dex is 19 because he started out with this whip. It's a dark whip. Plus, it starts out with 2 spells, and that one right there, oh, it's just cooler than hell. I'll show you here, but actually, his stats are pretty good. This vitality and strength are pretty low, and we're going to have to upgrade those just a little bit because later on in the game, we're going to switch weapons to give him something a little bit stronger. But anyway, let's get started with this guy here and get this walkthrough going and show you all the new changes and all the new things here. I really love the spells they start with. I've never been much of a whip person, but it's not too bad for a starting weapon. Now you can see they've changed the graphics, the opening graphics, just a little bit. They've added a little fire at different places. So here he is. Here's our Blood Guard. He starts out with your whips 151. Then you've got, this is the new talisman, and what it does is it's a dark affinity for miracles. You start out with this armor here, and I don't remember what this does. Okay, increases strength and dex by 2, and increases your stamina regen by 4%, or by 4%. Each one's a little different, but then we're starting out with the ring that increases all dark damage. There's our whip right there, the dark notched whip. And here's our spells. The siphon, that's my favorite because anytime you use it, whatever it hits, you don't even have to hit anything. You can cast it, and it will refill a little bit of your HP. I'll show you what, but you can use it. We'll go ahead and go down here and take this guy out and show you. Let him hit me once. Okay. Now watch. Oh, he died first. Did you see that red come up? Watch the red cloud. Now watch. Watch my HP. See that? And this right here is kind of the same thing as like the flame bite. It makes the enemy bleed. But this is really, I just love this spell. It's a lifesaver. If you start running out of Estus, I actually didn't use very much Estus at all early in the game. Now's a good time for that. And that. And one more whip of them. So you can see it's kind of a ranged weapon too, a short range weapon, but kind of made small work. It didn't touch an Estus flask, and look at the HP. It's still pretty full. So this is a pretty cool character. He's actually going to be. He actually is pretty strong. By the time I get, I was getting ready to do just a class build on this. Well, I've been doing the rest of my classes, but I decided to do the walkthrough because he's just a cool character. You can see some of the... Oh, dude. Killed him and filled me back up. I love that spell. And so you can do it from a distance. It's got some good range on it. Was it about 3.5 a pop every time it hits something? Let's check it out here. 237. Ta-da! And they're actually they have kind of like a homing beacon on. They'll home in on you, kind of like some of the sorceries do. Okay, now there's a new little hitch in here. The crystal lizard is still back here. I have not tried him with the whip. But the first Estus flask is here. There's up there behind him. There is a chest, and it is the first Estus flask. And that's all she wrote. So you can see that guy didn't really have a whole lot of problem with the crystal lizard. Now here's where your Estus flask is. Oop, where we go? Going the wrong way. Go back up here where he starts in all these crystals, and look what we got. A little hidden chest. First Estus shard, because it's no longer in the tower in Firelink. They moved quite a few things around in Firelink. The beast down here, the first boss, is still a fire demon, but he's actually seems like he's a little easier to... It may just be I fought him enough with so many different characters that it's not that hard anymore. It's not that tough. Let's see, I think there's another guy hiding up around here. Yeah. And as you get improve your decks and add to your decks, your speed, your whip speed will come up just a little bit. But yeah, they put the bonfire right back at the top of the hill here again, so that makes it a little bit nice. But those enemies with the demon scar swords are all through here now. That's what they replaced all these guys with. Use a combination of let's run away here a little bit. Getting a little bit crowded. Yeah, see my HP is HP gets a little low. Hit him with that spell and it fills it right back up. I haven't even touched an Estus flask. Oh, the Titanite shard is still in the same. But now there's only 2 guys down here. And you see it only takes 3 of these siphons to kill one of those guys. Let's see how many it takes for this guy. Takes, well, it looks like it's going to take 5, but we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Oh, I forgot he's hiding back there. Okay, it's the same beast. And you can see that whip just made short order out of him. A couple of shots of the siphon and she's ready to go. Okay, let's head on inside. Yeah, I really like this siphon spell. There's a couple other really good blood spells that I think I ended up with, like, I was at like level 86 on the character that I had, no, level 68, and had about 6 spells, and I was just cutting through everything like butter. And the FP, it doesn't take a whole lot of FP, so you can get quite a few shots out of him. Yeah, let's go back around here. I think we've got a luck vial back there. There's. I think it's a luck vial. Oh no, I think it's a broken straight sword. Yeah. Well, I hear somebody from somewhere. Somebody breathing heavy. Oh. Yeah, but look at the range on this. Pretty good range. Now watch my HP. There's nobody I'm shooting at, but I'm gonna do a siphon. So you don't have to be shooting at an enemy. If you run low on HP, just stand there and cast a spell a few times and fill your HP back up. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see. What's going on? Why won't you let me light the fire? Huh. That's weird. Okay, well, let's go cash in our Estus shard and go up to the tower because the covetous silver serpent ring is still up in the tower.
What not at your toil, let me, I am it.
That. And let's see, did we get any? Reinforce the weapon. Titanite shards for that, but arcane crystals, we still haven't gotten any of those, so we're good to go.
Be careful.
Let's talk to her. I don't think there's anything to buy yet. Eventually, I'm going to pick up the Dark Flame because this is a dark character, and we've got enough intelligence and faith that I'm going to do pyromancy. Since it's a pyromancy spells, miracles, we're going to include a little pyromancy in this too. So we'll go get that. Let's go up and get the covetous silver serpent ring. Because there's been a couple little changes up here. Here's a practice dummy. The one they had here in the last couple of updates, you could kill it. This one is immortal, so you can just beat it all you want to. Okay, a couple of homeward boners. Let's go ahead and hook those up. And like I said, the covetous silver serpent ring is still here, but they added this guy over here. I think it's just just this large soul. And they eliminated all the chests down here. And basically all you've got down here is just the... see, they took the chest out there. None down there is gray rat. But that right there, that little body hanging off, that is your coveted silver serpent ring. Okay, let's hook that one up. And let's go get gray rat, let him loose. Because we're going to buy a shield from him. He's got one of the better shields of the game to start, or the starting shield, I should say. Because I do like to have a shield. Even though the guy has some pretty good armor. Well, I forgot to look at the poise. We'll have to look at this guy's poise real quick here. 53. Holy shit. The man has some poise. So, let's... and they have eliminated the Loretta's Bone quest. So you don't have to bring that back anymore. Actually, when you go cut that thing down that had Loretta's Bone in it to begin with, it's now one of the tomes for the druids. Let's see. Oh. Thought I put that in there. Okay. Now what we want to do is go back and get Carla. Bring her back to the Firelink because she activates the Necromancer where we can get some more blood spells from. And we'll get this guy started here. This first episode is going to be pretty much just prep, the way I get this guy prepped for everything. Oops, Carla's back up here. What the hell are you going, Bob? And we're also going to get Arena. She has miracles. Probably not going to use any of those, but she sells the ring that gives you an extra attunement slot, which early in the game, until you get enough souls to add extra attunement, it's nice to have that extra slot if you're going to use any magic. And this guy, I use him as a kind of a pretty good combo, magic and physical. You know, some of this I might just cut some of this down so it doesn't seem so boring for you guys, but sit here and watch me run around with my thumb up my butt, getting stuff ready to go. Okay, let's get Irina. But since it is a walkthrough, I want to make sure and show you everything that I do to help. Because honestly, if you didn't, a lot of people do this, and I used to too. At the very beginning, I skipped that first crystal lizard because a lot of times you're not strong enough or powerful enough to kill him. But if you skip him this time, you're missing out on an Estus flask. So that's kind of why I wanted to, even though some of this is going to be a little bit draggy, boring, and you've done it all before.
So close and pray.
Oh, it's my phone.
Oh, you had it. Oh,
Oh, Bob Marley on my phone. Well, at least I can sit here and chair dance while I'm... There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and run down. And we got Carla in her hole over there. Let's talk to this guy right here. And what I want to get right now is this. And I do want to get this, but not right now, because I would much rather have a shield.
Oh, and just...
And I can't see 12 in strength. Yeah, I can get that. Okay. And the reason I get the shield is because it has 100% physical, and this one actually has pretty high damage and fire and lightning and everything.
Goodbye.
Because we're going to have enough to upgrade our stats to get that one more. We'll be able to use the shield. We'll be able to add a little strength. Now let's go back and buy the ring from Arena to get that extra attunement slot.
Oh, I would go on. Have a pleasant journey.
We'll add that to our collection. We'll add that one first. And we'll add that. Okay. Now, let's go up and do the Sword Master. Oh, actually, let's change it. Add a spell. And actually, what we can do too... let's do this. Since we're... No, let's just do that. Let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and go get the Sword Master and show you how easy he is. Now see, here's some more. I think, is this one of the... Yeah, Dark Miracle. There we go. Pick this one up too. I don't know if this is Miracle Guy. He's regular Miracles. We don't want him. Okay. And then up here, if you're going to do it, I think this one up here, I don't know what this... I think this is Aeromancies. And then... Or no. Well, it might be. And then this one is... Cryomancies, and then here is Geomancy. So they've moved all your NPCs up and around in here. So where'd the exit go? Where are we at? Here we go. Okay, now we're ready to go. No, we're not. Pull your head out of your ass, Bob. See if I can light this. Okay, good deal. Now I can attune spells. Got the extra. Let's do Skull Throw. Or was the Siphon, the Bite? See, that's 115, that's 100. Let's do that one right there. Actually, let's get rid of that and put that in right there. That way we've got 3 offensive spells to use. Wait a minute, that's a murky. I don't think that's when we... No, let's go ahead and do the Titan. That way we can at least upgrade the whip. Because we needed arcane crystals to upgrade the talisman. Okay, better. And God, Bob, I'm just not paying attention today. It's been a really weird day. I probably should have waited and started this tomorrow when my head was a little bit more clear. First thing we got to do. I don't know if I've got enough.
Well, I look to this end. I'm very then take
to just do. God, don't. Okay, then we need to go do this. What I usually do too is I sell the watchdog. The only thing that you can get off of it is a ring up there that's really nothing that I use when you transpose it. So I just sell it that way. I can at least get our strength up to where we can use the shield. Okay, because remember the armor we're wearing increases that, so we only needed to go there. Whoops. But let's go there. And there. No, actually, let's go there. Okay, now let's... We're there, now let's go try this again. 3rd time's the charm. Yeah, if I go the right direction. Let's see, let's add our shield to our collection here. And I think we're probably going to have to cut a little bit of weight. Oh yeah, 79%. So let's lose... That's 70. What's this? $61. They're both going to be, I'm going to be fat rolling, so we'll just remove both of them. Just live without those right now. So what that puts our poise at what now? 42? That's still respectable. Wait a minute. How come I can't use my shield? What the hell? I thought I upgraded enough. 12 in strength. 2 more in strength. Crap. Let's see if I got anything I can sell. Man, I'm just not paying attention today. It's a lot easier to play this game if you're really paying attention. Let's see, there's... I'm not going to use those. There's 500 of those. Let's see if there's anything in here. I'm not going to use that. You do not want to sell those. Those are good for a lot of things. Now, let's see if I can get our strength up 2 more. Then we'll be ready for the shield.
Very well, then take...
Are you kidding me? I gotta do 1 more. This is ridiculous.
Farewell, Ashen 1.
Okay, this ought to do it. God, get my head out.
Then take...
Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, bye-bye. There we go. Okay, now we're better. And we're good everywhere else. I think we're ready to go. Let's try this again. God. So, anyway, off to the Swordmaster. And there are no guys right here anymore, but there's one right around the corner. They put in a couple of little sneaky enemies hiding to ambush you. Okay, good. We're not fat rolling. Yeah, there's a couple of places in here now where I normally, since I know this game so well, I got almost 2,000 hours playing this game in one form or another. I know where pretty much all the enemies are and all that. And with this game, I actually more than quite a few places, I have to kind of peek around the corner to see if there's not something there hiding that's going to ambush me. Let's see. Let's show you the skull throw. Oh, that's pretty strong. That guy's not there anymore, so let's go ahead on up to the Swordmaster. See how easy these things work on him. I like this skull throw. It's really a pretty strong spell. In the first couple of versions of this mod, it didn't seem that strong, but now, I mean, let's see how much damage it does. If it hits him. Not bad. And the only thing up in the tower now is the Firekeeper's soul that you give her to undo your whenever you hollow out. So I don't even go up there anymore. There's a couple of little things. There's really nothing up there worthwhile anymore. So, okay, let's go back here, cast these in, and then we will be off to
Ashen One. Then take
Lothric Castle. One more. Where should we put that? Let's even those. Let's see. Let's do our decks. Let's our decks do that. And let's do one more in that because I want to keep that. At least keep the vigor up to 10.
Farewell, Ashen.
Okay. So as you can see, right now, with our stats setting right there, 15, 16, 22 decks and everything, 151 on the whip, and our poise is still at 42. And once we get that vitality up, we can put everything back on. But as you can see, we've got a pretty good starting character going on here. And what I think we're going to do is we're just going to take this step by step because Lothric Castle has changed quite a bit. The bonfire has moved. There's some new enemies. So we've got quite a bit new stuff to explore, new stuff to show you. So I guess until next time, we're just going to say thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you through the rest of this journey down this walkthrough of Dark Souls 3: The Convergence 1.5.4.